Kevin, the 3-point shooting, how much of that was just missing open looks, or how much of that was there closing out on your shooters? What would you attribute that to?
I think it's a little bit. I thought we got some good open looks early, and what's kind of happened with us against Rutgers and a little bit against Michigan State. It's kind of just we missed some good looks, and it kind of just affected us the rest of the game.
And how about the fight with the team down the stretch? You're down 11, and they had that comeback.
Yeah, I mean these guys have played hard all year. It's frustrating for them. I think at times when we struggle offensively and they're battling it, it's been a little bit of a battle all year. So we didn't have an answer for Martinelli. I thought he was really good.
2 games left in the regular season. With kind of the message to the team?
We got senior night on Sunday, so I mean, we got like 4 or 5 seniors that, have given a lot to this program. So you want to send them off the right way. So we have off tomorrow and get back to work on Friday.
Do you broach them having to probably make a run through the conference tournament to get to the NCAAs? You can talk about that kind of thing now?
Right now, I just want to send these guys out on the best note on Sunday.
Kevin, specifically Martinelli, 27 points for him tonight. What was he able to take advantage of?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Bowie's such a smart player. He kind of just understood, like, we were going to try to get the ball out of his hands at times, and we were in closeout situations on Martinelli, and after playing Sunday, we prepared a lot for Langford because Langford had been playing really well and been in a lot of pick and rolls. We just didn't do a good job on Martinelli. We kept closing out a little bit too deep. We wanted him to shoot the basketball. We didn't want him to get in there, and we just had some blown assignments.
Juju without a field goal in the first half. How did they defend him? How did they approach him?
Yeah, they're one of the better. They're one of the better post-defensive teams. They were extremely physical with them in the first game, and I thought they were extremely physical with them in the second game. They ran both Nicholson and Hunger at them, and if you get some calls and it can loosen up, or they just keep hacking you and you don't get the calls. And Ju got a little frustrated, but they did a good job of really being physical with him early, throwing some double teams at him. They did a good job with him.
Finally, senior day on the horizon. The challenge when some guys it's their 4th, 5th, 6th, or even 7 years of college for some of these guys. As far what's the sending these seniors out? Right?
I was agreeing with you. I didn't know that was a question. I was just agreeing with you. No, I mean, I think senior night's always tough. You want to send out your guys on a really good note. And again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 or 5 guys that'll be going. So you really just want to make sure that you play as hard as you can and send those guys out with the best way possible.
When did you know that Ryan Langborg would be out tonight, and how did that affect your game plan?
When he walked in, he was in not a boot, but it was pretty obvious he wasn't playing. It didn't change much. I mean, you still have to deal with Bowie. The biggest difference was we worked a lot on Langford's pick and rolls because he really hurt Indiana with his pick and roll. So I thought we did a pretty decent job for most of the game defending, and then I just think in that second half trying to scramble, and I just think Martinelli's a smart player. He kind of took advantage of some of our closeouts.
What did you like? What didn't you like from your defense tonight?
Yeah, I didn't like much about anything tonight, to be honest with you.
To have a stretch of a handful of games that come down to 1 possession, 2 possessions, tonight 3 possessions, from a coach's perspective, how do you teach that, coach that, talk about it both?
Every year is going to be a new year from now on. Next year will be a whole new group. You're going to have to teach it and go through it again. And
how have you been able to do it this month?
Obviously not well. Our issue really hasn't been at the end of games. Our issue has been we've had stretches in, like we cut it to 4, and we come down, we have 3 or 4 empty possessions it happened to us at Ohio State. We were up 4, came down, took 2 kind of quick bad shots. We were down 4, we took 2 bad shots here, and that just, you're down 4 instead of being down 2. they go down, they score, and it's like a 6-point game. That's kind of how we've been stuck all year. The end of the game, we've actually executed pretty well. We just haven't. We've had really bad stretches in these games where we've had a chance to either cut it to 2, tie it, cut it to 5, or at Ohio State we could have got up. At Northwestern we could have got up, and we've taken some bad shots. So I think that's been a little bit of the frustration on these close games, is that we've had stretches within like the 11 to 6 minute mark in the second half that we've had really bad possessions, and it's caused us to either not get up, not push the lead up a little bit, or put ourselves behind a little bit more, where it's almost, as well as teams shoot free throws in this league, it's really hard to kind of get over that hump.
Yeah, just one more, sorry. How would you describe your defense at this point in the season?
Well, we're ranked 5th in the country, so I guess it's pretty good. I don't know if I can get it much better, to be honest with you. Houston's first. I watched them play tonight. We're not going to ever get better than them. They're really good. The guys who are in front of us, we're close. It's like a percentage point, so I don't know if I can get it any better. Just don't ask me about the offense.
Coach, we've obviously seen some flashes from Matty this season, in particular with the foul trouble you guys faced, especially late in the first half. What sort of kept him from getting a chance to get out there?
It's Matty's gonna have a great future. Nicholson's a big guy, and asking him to go in there in that situation and battle him was a big ask.
Yeah, Coach, CSR got extended minutes in the first half, and he seemed to be, really active. What did you like most out of his game, 4 offensive boards?
Say it again.
CSR got extended minutes in the first half with Jew out. He seemed to be really active. What did you like most about his
What'd
game?
you call him?
Cal South Roger. CSR.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, again, Cal's young. He's young in basketball. He's young as a kid, and this is a tough conference to kind of grow up in. Cal has a great attitude. He works hard. I thought for the most part, he was physical out there. He's worked hard on that. I thought he gave us some good minutes.
Safe to say there were a lot of fouls today. You obviously getting technical foul as well with the Dante charge, but just as a whole, with the frequent whistles, with all the free throws being shot, how does that kind of affect the flow of the game, and how do you think your team responded?
Yeah, I mean, I think I got to be careful how I answer this question. Sometimes you see certain guys that you have, and you know it's going to be a long night. So I thought that, you send a team 31 times to the free throw line, it's going to be a long night for you.